I'm sitting at the hospital, at my new job, thinking, I literally can't do this. I can't, it's too overwhelming. It's too much. It's too hard. I'm not capable of this. I can't handle it. And I wanted to quit. Maybe you feel like that. Maybe you feel like you can't do this and it's too much and it's too hard and you're incapable. And it's kind of depressing. Especially if you stay there and you believe that. I used to always believe these kind of thoughts. I grew up believing that I was incapable. I grew up believing that I was worthless and there's something seriously wrong with me and there's nothing I could do about it. And I learned to question these things. Like, where did this even come from? Was it a reliable source that was telling me this? I learned it from a father who was taking his stuff out on me, who has schizophrenia. Wherever you heard it from, wherever it came from, whether a bully or a parent, or you just failed at things a couple times and you came to your own conclusions that, well, I can't do things and I'm incapable, or there's something wrong with me, or whatever. The brain likes to generalize a lot of times, like, oh, I can't do this thing, well, I'm not able to function. What? It's not even true, it's lies. So if you haven't already, or just remind yourself and take a moment to do it again, but take about 5-10 minutes and just question those thoughts, like, I'm not enough, or there's something wrong with me, or I'm incapable, or this is too hard. Especially if you're going through depression. I really want to help you through this. I used to be severely depressed, and I felt like there was no way out of it. And I attempted to take my life many times, and I was able to come out of that. I don't want anyone to suffer like I have. So I want you to know that these crushing beliefs that magnify the pain that you're probably already going through because life threw some hard stuff at you. This life is not easy for any of us, but the beliefs we have and the insecurities and the way we feel about ourselves and our perceptions can magnify and keep that pain going, or it can make it worse. So if you take the time to question those beliefs and validate those beliefs, like, okay, what if somebody else that you really loved and cared for and respected thought these things about themselves, or thought these things about life? What would you tell them? And don't lie to them, but what would you tell them that was honestly true? And if it was honestly true for them, how can it not also be honestly true for you? So take a moment, question those things, look outside yourself and talk as if you were talking to someone you love, if that is more helpful for you. I know it was for me. This is one powerful tool that helped me overcome my depression. And not to say that I don't get depressed. I do, but I don't stay there. I don't think that there's no hope and there's no way to feel better at all, and everything is just downhill from there, and it's always going to be horrible and it's never going to get better, and there's something seriously wrong with me and I'm just completely defective. And this questioning these beliefs, questioning these perceptions of the world that I knew were true, realizing that I'm wrong about them. If you think these kind of things, you're wrong about them too. If you're in a really dark place, there's help. You can call emergency services if it's really bad. In the US, there's 211 you can get for like support lines and that kind of thing. You could save them in your phone. There's online services you can put in your search engine. There's support out there in many, many countries. Or try to reach out to somebody. I know it can be hard, but it's worth it if you're really struggling. So I don't want anyone to suffer like I have, and I've found a way out of the suffering, and one of them is this questioning my beliefs. Now, I would love to say that it's like this one magical journaling session that you just journal it out, and then it's like, that's it. I realized all these belief systems I had were untrue, and it's such a beautiful realization. Now you can have a moment like that, but then something happens. you mess up, sometimes, depending on the person, I know me, any little thing happens, I am worthless, I can't do things, I am incapable, blah, blah, blah. But now I already have this mechanism where I've already questioned it, so I don't have this like strong belief, like, yeah, that's true. So I can just re-question it, and so it's effort, but it's worth it. So I invite you to take the time to use this powerful tool, and I'm going to be sharing other powerful tools. If you've been following me, I've really been focusing on helping people to start actualizing their dreams. I had someone suggest to me talking about mental health, and I was like, well, what does that even mean? Like, what is my actual focus here? And I was like, okay, well, I have come a long way. I've overcome this unrelenting depression. Not to say I don't get depressed sometimes. I believe I just said that, but I know how to get myself out of it using tools that I've learned to help me, and I want to share those tools with you to help you and help you to know that there's a way out on the other side of it. There's a way to not let it have a hold of you. There is a way to find joy and gratitude and fulfillment, even, which feels completely impossible, especially if you're in a really dark place. So anyway, it felt good and scary and more aligned to do this pivot. So that's what I'm going to be speaking to. And yeah, so more to come. And thank you for being here. And it's temporary. If it's just unbearable right now, it's not going to be this bad forever. And reach out if you really need some help. And yeah, sometimes one moment at a time, 1 second, one thing at a time, one breath at a time, potentially, because one day may seem like way too overwhelming right now. And it will get better, and especially if you change these beliefs and these perceptions, that can really help keep you in suffering and helplessness and hopelessness, and their lives. You're incapable, you're weak, you're not enough, something's wrong with you, those kind of things. It's too much, I literally can't handle this. It feels true, but you can, as I have with myself, surprise yourself about the amount of pain and suffering that you can handle. And again, you don't have to stay in that place. So